Off you go then, Owen.
Good evening, everyone. It's great to see you all again. Doing my first Zoom of 2026 with Dudlow Flytime Club and Angling Club. First fly we're going to be doing is a peeping caddis. There'll be some early flies, wet flies, and some dry flies duration of the season. Now, I'm going to use a substitute for lead wire, which is a lead wire body on it. So there is. So I'm going to use a silver wire doubled, which was previously made. So I'm going to do double it first. On the fingers. I can't find my lead wire.
Do it without the wire.
I'm going to do it now with wire, some as a just demonstrate as a substitute. What you can use, you know. Oh, that's it there, no. I'll put some wax on my thread. Maybe a couple of centimeters before that makes it easier. So I always found myself. Now I'm using a hook. Arix. Size 12. Nymph hook. Start up here, down the body. Try and have a loop as if it's your lead wire. You want to create a bit of bulk. On that. So basically, it's the same effect as lead wire, what I'm doing here. That's the way it's wrapped going down.
Yeah, that's crap.
Or you just up there to bring it back up again. Normally with the lead wire, you just go down it once or twice. And I'm back up here with this. I'll get my I'll catch it underneath here. Pinch up that. We'll go back down the body again, so here's that bulk. But I want that wire to have a good bulk on it, as well as most the cotton wool. For the caddis. I use it as chartreuse. Simple reason. You'd often see water coloration ground different. And the caddises can be slightly different colour. So come up here this far. You only want out half the hook sticking out. I'm going down to the barb, down to
Good point.
It's going to be on the pint, so I'm going to cut it here because I'm going to get a lighter all the way to quench this. Just want that. I'll get some brown partridge. It's vineyard stuff. You don't have to use partridge. You can use the brown hackle or whatever hackle you want to use yourself, because every water is different. That's all it is. So don't be afraid to go outside the box. I'm going to see the hackling over this. I'm just going to trim back both sides of the hackle. A bit of tip. I come slightly in. Nice and gentle. Come back. By the way, these are copper scissors I'm using. The different sizes there, different jobs. Tight up that. Fingers crossed this won't break. Pull it back with your thumb and your finger. I give it 3 or 4 turns. That's it. I'll just stop there now. Especially in these kind of hackles, when you're down near the point, I go down straight first, like it is there. I demonstrated that here. Then I come around, then I go back at 45, 90, 45-degree back, which secures it. Let's be straight to my ear.
I'm always
You know what's
doing
going
that.
to lose. I remember doing a big arc ride last year.
Owen.
I got on the finishing into the rack ride. Then the bloody go on me. No, I have a habit doing this. I'll take it off. People say you shouldn't do, but I've always been doing it. Never had an issue with it. And I'm going to get another bit of wire. These flies can take some punishment. So they can. Get after that. They were the flies used for this. don't want to be using my good copper scissors. I'm not doing that. Underneath here, halfway up. Makes your, if you notice, the shape of the body of the fly, the way I've done it is exactly the same profile as if there was lead using it. There's something I want to show you with that kind of cigar shape on it. No.
What's going on?
So I'm going to use it's an olive colour, the brown olive. So there's
What? I lost all the light then.
I do a lot of river fishing. And I'm always kicking the ground, looking in the river, see what's there. Watercolor can be different, especially in spring. By going on different colors, changing eventually into clear. So I'm going to give this double on. And don't be afraid to put them on it, in case you might think you're using too little or or too much. I do just stop there, so I do with my fingers. We'll wrap here first, before we can tidy it up. Now, tuck it in tight. You see that bulk here? Now wash it out. Just going to come in. The water don't stop. You look here now, a few times. Back over it. I said, I don't want to be using my copper scissors. Now we can go tighten up the head. But I'm going to whip it off. Just enough of wax, not too much. Because when you put the varnish on, it'll go white if it's too much. So I do a half inch. Doing it for the last 35 years this year. About 35 years come June, time flies. That's why people caddis. So let it go down quick in the flood or nice still water. You go work it or let the current drag it across. All right, free?
Tidy.
Yeah, that's good. Any questions, guys?
Anybody
Any
got
questions?
questions?
No, think I'll go with that one.
Okay. Thank you very much for your time. Everybody understand me?
Yes.
Good. I was told that they can have a problem understanding the West of Ireland, man. Especially on Biffy.
Well, there's no background noise, so that helps.
Yeah. But there's no noise, the glasses are bottles. No, next fly is an Invicta. Might do a silver one and a Pearly Invicta. I do a different twist to the Pearly Invicta, but now I'm going to do a Silver Invicta. Size 10, RX 5W 80 50. And here it is. Taking a look at my stuff in front of me. Stuff here left down, so.
What size hook's that, Owen?
Pardon?
And what size hook?
10.
What size?
Hook.
Oh, size 10.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, it's an FW
Yeah.
580 RX.
All right. Cheers.
Wet fly hook. You didn't hear me the first time, it's okay. The bobbin I'm using is copter. They're ideal if anyone is using a split thread and instead of putting on a brass spinner, you split the thread, you put your dubbin or material and you spin it like this. It's a game changer.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I was wondering about that, Bobby Nolder.
Yeah, it's fantastic. It's not too light, not too heavy. It's just, it fits lovely in your hand. And this here moves around. You be tying away, you wrap around, that's going around. It's like bit of moving your hand.
Oh, right.
Yeah, and it's lovely moving it. Pierre has them in February.
All right.
Go. Yeah. He's used scissors out since November, since October.
Do we
I'll
get
show you them in there.
do we get 15% off that?
Everything now what's on it's on copters is on copter scissors, copter stand. We start off here again. It's a lovely bobbin to hold. Down here, because I do a different twist to the Invicta. So I like a flutter in the tail. So you see what I got up to. Been marsh below this cartridge. Want a flutter in the tail. I hope Mr. Cooper has my head of skin for me that I asked for. Vineyards are okay, but I didn't have time to sit down today, grade my stuff. Give me grace of this. Exactly what I want.
Good, they're expensive, Bobby Nolders, Owen.
Yeah.
God.
I think I'll choose a route there.
£62.
Yeah. You look at the CNF ones. They're through the roof.
Yeah.
Like if you want something good and you want it for the long run, pay for it. So that's what I always say. No. Let me do what I want. You do the second packet. Yeah, here it is. These are pheasant rump. So they are. With a blue tail with this. As I said, the water, sometimes you see the water spring could be tinging it. So into shank, into tail. See that? Now we get some silver wire.
Did you say that's pheasant rump?
Yeah, it is. They use the silver wire, UTC. Some people go short with the wiring up, but I like to give it a good wrap of it because the trout fishing are tough and you can absolutely shred a fly to the get. Especially with eye fish. They're wild. Move that back. Now, I got some uni flat thread in a floss. Gold silver get. Uni body. I normally use tin, but I'm not it. I put the bullseye down first. Give that a good wrap there. Now turn it over. A lot of people make mistake doing bodies. They come down here and they wrap up and they think they have a body made. Or I started on top. That's where you properly start. Make a body. I'm sorry about my nervousness tonight. You just stop here, see. Body. We're back now there in 90. This is actually natural beeswax, the lump of it. There's no chemicals in it to what you buy. So I'm slightly just going over now here, small bit of the silver body. Because I want to put on my hacker. So I do. It's a light, fiery brown. So it is. Some people use red game. I like this kind of fly, this colour for say for early spring. So I do. Good boy. This ranger come up, say hello. Suited for permanent. Oh, that'll be right. Start off here now. Some people will cut off the feather when they're going palming down. But I leave it off first. Because when I'm trying to hit my other finger, it can slip. So I found this works for me, where I'm tying it in. And it doesn't, the feathers doesn't move around. So it don't. So you lift it up then. You can pull it like this first. Pull it back. Then you can palm it. Is Mike Oliver on? Are you on, Mike Oliver? Mike was asking about the Zooms. Okay,
Yes, yes, I'm here, Owen.
that's great, Mike. I'm delighted.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, because I know what it's like, especially when COVID was here. I wasn't in Ludlow Club at the time. And this time of year is hard for people, waiting for the fishing season to start. And they want to keep the minds occupied, their minds going. I'm not happy with that. No, I'll go back up again. Because I'm too close to the phone. I'll try to get one of these cameras working properly. Where all the focus, where I can keep it back from me, because I don't have much space with this. But what do you expect? I'm nearly 50 and up to these mod technologies. Now, catch you here. And I always hold my hackle guard here, hackle holder. Can I go up? Sometimes they can slip out. No, this is what catches people out. They go the wrong side of the wire. In that tray, no. That's gone. I'm going to get a second hackle. Just tie that in front. The thread I'm using is a UTC 80. I give two turns. Just make the color presentable. I do the opposite way now. I tie him with a tip because I want to sink that fly down faster. Because when you're working with hin pheasant wing, it's slightly heavier, so the objective is to sink it. But basically, the Invictas are just bay flies. Keep pulling it back like that. I said, you want to sink this fast. Get down amongst the current. Down where the trout, and young minnows would be feeding at the same ground. I'm happy with that. That's just 2 even turns. Over turn my finger back here. Don't cut the wire or the thread. And I'll keep your thread spinning. No, guys, that's pointed back. The second hackle. They're in line with the light palmer hackle. That will help the fly to sink faster. Now I'm going to get some pheasant wings, pin pheasant wings. These from a left and right. You need a left and right, and you only have 6 feathers on a right and left. And the mistake some people make, okay, I have a left and right, but they might take it from the top of the feather of the wing. They might take the other one then on the lower wing. I start off from the top to bottom, and I get them together. So I hit right, top, left. So I know then every time I pick up 2 feathers of a pair, they're 100%. It's an easy mistake to make. So there's something I found myself. I came on. There's one week. I just 2 feathers gone down. There's I have. Back in here, so. I'm happy now it didn't pair it up, so. Line them up the best you can, because you may have to step out a feather, which you have to do here. Just pull out here like this. So just fix them up. And you pull them forward. Yeah, I need to slip off another one here. We're going to the tip. Wet your feathers. All I do is then when they're wet, you pinch it down. You hold it back flush with the thread. And nice, down and gentle. Not too hard. Slight push forward again with the wing. And now you can press, that 4th wrap I gave, you can go hard on this again. This is all evenly formed. Both sides to fly. And where you have your bullet shaped head, Now you just finish off tying up your head. Oh, just whip it off again. I'm not really bothered how my wings turn out. Because they're going to get bashed in the river for my own self, but it's different if they're going out to someone because they always expect a well-tied fly, so you have to do it for them. How's everyone?
Yeah, they're all on mute.
Okay. They must be happy then. Any question, guys?
Yeah, everybody seems happy.
All right. Now I'm going to do a Pearly Invicta. This hacker now is going to be slightly different. Change the game now, fellas. A different wire I'm going to use. If you can hear me, that's good.
Size 10 again.
Size 10, yeah. Eric's 5WH, same hook. And I just give it a bit. Oops, I shouldn't have. And you get a cheddar with the copter bobbins wheel. So you put it through.
Is that UTC 70, Owen?
Yes. I've seen it here and I said it's an 8, but by right, it's UTC 7. Oh, I should have said to you, Mike.
Got it.
Yeah. I'm refracting the eye again. Yeah. Now I'm going to use a brown partridge for tail. So I said I'm changing up the fly itself again to different hackle palmers. I tried this as an experiment there 20 years ago. I saw the water be kind of browny grey, a bit of pink green coming through the head. So I just tried this out of curiosity. So there's no tail slightly sparser. So there's you need to pinch that there, you know. That's so sparse. No, I want that tail. Just the wire I'm going to be using. UTC, small chartreuse. You get locks. Up here again. There's my own fly. I take shortcuts. Got that back there, no? Union Miler. Pearl. Size 10. Tied again here like the silver, except this is the same color size as it. Down in the body like this. How was everyone's Christmas?
Mine was bloody awful.
Oh, I know it was. I know you're bad. Enough of rattling going around, so just stop, you know. Just allow space again there. Some people leave it up too far, then go back, try to catch the miter, and they're left with a big, or lose head, a loose body. And they often wonder, see, I go back now here, I do flatten that now like that. And they do wonder, how is it happening to them? And they keep doing it. And they don't realize it. Don't be afraid if you leave a bit loose like that. Now, the hackle is a cream badger grizzle from Steve Cooper, Cooksil. Size enough to Palmer. I love these capes. They're practically just as good as genetic. So they are these Indian capes that Steve Cooper gets. And even like, it's very hard now to get some of the old capes because they're just as good as some of the new stuff now. But the same properties. I generally deal with Steve Cooper, Pat Nolan, so I do Pat's in Tipperary, Republic of Ireland. Another guy I deal with Northern Ireland, Shane Rogers. He's a good guy to deal with as well. And they're the only three people I can buy off in the blind. He's small one there. I don't want it too small either because I created a rough action struggling fry. Just, yeah, I don't. I don't know what is back. Go stand back. Down where you left it. There it is. Yeah. What? I think it's time to invest into you hackle pairs. This one is 34 years old.
You get some new ones at the BFFI.
Yeah, I can't wait to get them. I have one right, a good one, right? A river cree, blue one, very good. I gave it to a friend of mine to help him out. He wants to get used to them. Now, a raptor's up here.
I got you a set of the CNF.
I know you have. You'll see him now again. I'm going to put another hackle in front. Sorry, another hackle. Yeah, all right, Ranger. Not coming from him. He's grooming now with it.
He
No,
was
give it a
off
tip
his
again.
walk.
I had a good run today. They had
We
a
got
big
3
run.
inches of snow here now.
Yeah. It was very bad in Holland. You know my tips. Two good wraps to give it. Now again, we have two feathers. Left and right. I use my nail guys. I don't make a wing as big, as thick in this one. Because the palms are made them bigger for that reason. Same again. I'm happy now with that. Don't put that to your lips, whatever you do, guys. There's a lot of people aren't here. No, that was right again. Well, back flush again. With your tread. like that bullet shape. Mm. Suppose you're wondering why am I doing it like this? Fitch. That's what I was showing. Except I was showing a big barrel. And I adapted this way. There's no right way of finishing off a fly. Once it's tied off right and holds. That's what's important. Any questions there, guys?
No.
No, we're good.
That's good. Now we're going to go on to the Kamikaze Spider. I was telling Derek about this. You'll be fishing spider flies in the river, and you'll always be observing what's around you, especially in the far side of the river. Up on one part of a river I fish on, a few spots, but this particular area, ours is about 40 miles long. But let's get the wet fly hook now first. We'd be observing spiders, and you'd have to see them going down along the thorny bushes, and they'd be hopping one bush to another, one thorn to another, to be trying to make a web. But you always get one stupid spider that will actually climb down, go down there as far as he can. And we've seen before, they be coming down on the web, on their webby stuff. And next thing you see them, they be going too far down, they can't get up, and they start falling down, they start tipping the river. They're scrambling with their legs, and the water has them off. And that's what so my friends came up with that name, is Kamikaze. So it is. I'll get the hook here first. It's a wet fly pattern, so they're very simple. So yeah, get the hook here for them. Yeah. I have a big size tin there somewhere. I'm sitting there like. Let's go. I have to go the same hook again. The FW 580. I don't know where I misled the. I like a curved hook on spiders. Some people like a straight hook, so I'm going to use the same hook. The FW 580 size 10 RX. I'm sorry about that, guys. Same hook again. So you try it again. Well, I'm out during the summertime. I make some videos of the fly life on the far side of the bank, as well near me, that will be on it. And you'll see what we mean by the spiders going down so far, like they get down as far, next thing they realise they're too near the water, and the water they get caught when they're spinning the web. It's funny.
We've lost the camera feed, Owen.
Yeah, I'm not doing anything.
No, is your battery running low?
No, no. Battery's up.
We got a blank screen. There we go.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what happened there.
If you don't adjust it for a while, sometimes it turns itself off.
All right. I'm with you now. That's down the body now of the fly of the hook. And I'm going to put on some gold wire for the ribbon. The Danville's 14. Normally I use the uni, but for these kind of bulkish patterns that I'm going to tie up, I use a Danville's 14, slightly thicker than a regular 14, so this, and it makes your fly last longer. So it does, especially because there's always trout down below the bushes, as you will be yourself if you're a trout. Right. Insect green, I'm going to get. Pinch off. I'm going to get a pinch of olive green. It's a Frank McPhillips double I'm using. So here I'll put 2 doubles here. I'm going to mix them here in by hand. It's like mixing cement.
You roll it in
That's
your
all mixed
palm as
up.
well.
Yeah. It's always fun teaching people doing the double. You're showing them.
Yeah.
They got one big lump in the center. So I get a bit of a lump here, but I tied it like this. And you go the one way. People do start doing that. It's a mistake. See the way I went loose there that time myself? I wanted a bit of a bump in the body. I'm only guessing most of you guys do observe what's on the river, what's around you, what's happening. And it's just a habit I got into. when I was young. I started fishing on an estuary. But there was something going on down there. So later years when I went out in the river, in the countryside, and that's really got into it. Damn yeah. I'm back in action again. No. I got some brown partridge again. So I those big spiders are bigger than I was saying that you see them on the river. Some of all different sizes. But that's still into the fibres. But I tie them in. Because you see them going around, their long legs enough. I'd have the back in that. Oops, sorry, forgot to go wire. We'll fix that up. My mistake. Getting lost in running myself. So I just flip the wire around. You trade over like that. You catch it in like that. There you go. And you go back over here, you know where you are. If that ever happens, G, don't panic. Happened once a long time ago. So I remembered what I did. Now, just gently. Down with your finger. You can get the fourth one on. But the river we fish is fairly fast. So it is. But if you're fishing, say a stretch where it's lightly flowing, you tie to suit the section.
There's going to be some movement with that hackle.
Yeah. See that spider right came here, he hits the water. So he's all over the place. So it is, and the current catches it. Like some of the spiders are long, very long legs up the river. So I went home and tied it. And back out in the following night. And it worked. I 36 trouts I had. Because if I tie up something new, especially for trout, I had to bring a counter with me. and I click it, like what the nymphing fellas does. So I do mark in a diary at home then. The night of the legs, the spider out. Be dangling down, it hits the water. You know the way insects goes in the water, it's dry, especially when you see the one in the water, your legs be all over the place. I tied a black spider before on a treble hook with some black crinkle flash as an experiment on a rising flood. And I was asked, what the hell do you laugh for? I said, I want to imitate a spider drowning in a flood. I caught an 8-pound trout. Any question, guys?
No, they're all quiet.
I
Mind
can
you,
go for a beer back in a second.
if any of you guys have got any questions, just unmute yourself, ask the question, and then remute. Pete seems to have disappeared.
Excuse me, finishing my tea.
That's all right, Mike.
Hello.
You're on time
Still there, Pete?
Pardon me?
You still there?
I'm still here. Can you hear me?
Your screen went blank.
I got the dogs up and down, so I covered it so they don't keep coming up and bothering me. Go lay down. Thank you. Go on. Good girl. Fudge, down.
I'm having a beer.
Don't get spilling it.
Oh, one thing I never did. I won't spill it, anyway. I have a bigger gulp. Oh, look at my other cooks. I'm going to tie up now. Now we're going to do something like Peter Wilkin does. Oh, Pete Wilkinson, this is just for you. You think I don't tie any tiny dry flies? Hook and tying on size 14, FW 500, Eric's. I'm doing a mayfly dry to what we fish with at home. I've seen it there up on one of your posts a while back on the group, which I commented on. It's very similar to what we fish with. And I was telling Derek one evening, the standard fly is size 12, so there's on the river. But some parts is a size 14 or 16 on it. So I'm going to change my trade now, so I have to go small.
It's odd that, Owen, depending on where you are on the river.
Yeah. Some people don't get that, Derek.
They use
So they don't.
same size all the time.
Yeah. And the same colour. You know, and you mean, well, and you'll be sure, what do you know? I said, look, because I'm trying to help you, because I fished the river.
I tie mine between 10 and 18.
Yeah. Yeah.
Big fly.
Yeah. And some parts of the river are really wide. So you're down to size 10s, Pete. And then if you're in the fast part, might have a windy night and a bit of a blow. That's when I go big on every section. I don't go to sized corners that stretch when it's windy. If you have a big fly bouncing about, that maybe a subsurface and underneath, that's going to look small then. Like a smaller. But that changes the game. And just change up the tread notes then.
Not sure which one you're doing.
You see it, Pete. You see it. You see it. I did one for a guy during the year, a boxing for guys for a guy going daddy. I said, I'm in Northern Ireland 2 weeks' time. You'll have to wait till I post from there. I said, I can't post from the Republic of Ireland. He said, okay. I tied him the box of flies for the Audi. And he done well with it. I had the right colours for him. I was there once, just took a look at the river. Yeah, I know it's tied there in colours. And so I got the flies done up from. And that's the pain of Brexit. I could be in Northern Ireland every 6 weeks just for post.
That's ridiculous, isn't it?
Which I'm very grateful. I'm very grateful for people, friends that comes down here in the summertime fishing every week in a while. And they take the flies for me and post it for me up in Northern Ireland. That's affected me a lot to this. But I found a way around it. Like, I have a few hundred flies here now tied already for a collection of Biffy. So I have. Now, it's the 12 hinged Nello. Start here just below the hook here. Low space, 3 wings. And you go down. Stop there now at your point. Look at some pheasant tail fibres. The one I shot last year. The flies it drops. Sorry, flies it falls, hops it drops. That's 3 fibres there, isn't it? I make them lint and a half instead of for the tail. I don't put any ribbon in this, only a black thread. I'll put that on next after the tail. Doesn't look much, but I'll use the tail end as the uniato. Very simple fly, but highly effective. You can do it as all colour bodies. So you can.
Is this the most popular, Owen?
It's very popular on ray fish. Those. I'm gonna build up this body now. Build up the body. Sometimes I use 2 threads. I use a heavy thread, say at the start, and I finish off with a light thread with a lighter thread. So And that's coming along the way I want it. Just and a kind of carrot shape just coming to an out of it. You don't want too much of a carrot shape now in this particular fly. You just want to nut the bare minimum. Where your standard dry flies are a carrot shape. Because you have two body now. I'm gonna put in my wings here first. Again, I shot this myself. If you know anybody in the shooting, over there yourselves, if you do, get on to them. Some those guys go to shoots. Some of them don't even eat the birds.
Dentish
Some
of
do.
England's rivers.
Say again?
That Pete was it.
No, Derek.
Yeah. Was that you,
Just
Pete?
CDC guy. If you want a smaller save, get two together right, you get the size of wing you want. So you do.
This way. Come on, this way.
Mm.
Come on, this way.
That's the size I like to. This particular fly. You make the tail slightly a bit longer. I'm going to get another two CDCs and do the same. Dial. One there. Try marry these together when you're making the size. It's actually easy when you get two together. Pull off the fingers. If you're dust allergic, well, wear a mask. Yeah. I crisscrossed them. You see there, guys? Still there, Derek?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got interference with the phone. Someone's trying to get through to me in a WhatsApp call. So I just continued on tying. See, I have 2 wings there tied in, guys. So I have.
So you've split
I can
them.
go, yeah, I can split there, so I have. I can go back down on the body so I can. No, don't be afraid by doing that. Because you can see it in what you're at. See me again?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna. I just had interference there in the hole. Just came in when these apps gone off. Right. For the body, I'm using blue wing olive. That's the shade of green for this particular fly. So it is. Oh, yeah. I think David Walsh might know where this fly is going to be getting fished. He's in Ireland. David Walsh, he fishes the river I fish on. That's why I stopped now this part about this part. We have a hackle also. It goes on this fly.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
The hackle. Not an old cape I have. Now, this is small, right? But we don't want too big of a hackle on it. So we don't, for this fly. Normally, rule of thumb will be halfway up the wing. This particular one is only half, he only goes enough. I'm going to tie in a rib. See the way the body has transformed when I've gone up and down where I stopped to the grade to make that shape body. That's what you want. We'll get the second part now. We can push these wings back. We get the second part of the body, which is a black, super fine double. You only need a pinch, just a pinch. I'm tying on that. No. Be behind. Keep it two in front. And that's it.
You do me a favour when you got time, Owen.
Yeah,
Take a picture and put them on the WhatsApp group for us.
I will need. I will need. And I'll give the list of materials as well.
Thank you.
No problem at all. This is spin up. This is not in any book. So something is given to me before. Tie on the river I fish on. And I was told what sizes in certain areas they might request a size that yeah, okay. And I just do what they want, then I don't go fish myself. I might alter the colours in some place as an experiment. I'm always doing it. Are we can see that?
Yeah,
What? Any questions?
nice.
That's good.
Do one of the BFFI and we can see it in person, Owen.
Certainly, Tony.
Sorry?
I'll bring this one. I'll bring this one with me.
Okay.
Yeah. And that black SLF I put on there, sometimes I mix it with a hen's black peacock pearl blend. So I do. Especially if it's going dusk, going into darkness, that's when they really come into play as well. So you want something that'll highlight in the water, especially in the moonlight. And it might give off this glimmer effect. I tried it before and it worked. So they're very effective, but easy to tie. Now we're going to do a parachute fly. Do the Kamikaze. I done this
Okay.
last year. This will work for grading as well. It was a joke between the Belgians and the Dutch. But the Dutch loved peanut butter, and the Belgians don't. And I have a friend, Jeff Demir. Very good, very, very, very good Belgian friend. He comes fishing me in Ireland.
How do you
And I
spell
tried-
it? How do you spell it, Owen?
Jeff, JEFDEMAER. But the fly I'm doing is called the Kamikaze fly, which is the peanut butter fly. It was a joke, you know.
Yeah.
All a bit of banter with us. And Jeff knows I live in Holland. And he knows I go back to regularly. He was at the Belgian Fly Fair and the Dutch. We travelled together to the Dutch Fly Fair. He picked me up in Rotterdam, near where I lived in Rotterdam. And I travelled with him on a Saturday morning. And he dropped me back to where I was living, to where I was on Sunday in Rotterdam. Now, get out some post material first. Get the gear in front of me. So, yeah.
Is that on a grub hook?
No, it's a driver hook. So this
Size?
size 12. FW 524. Eric's. Wrapped on it. This is just a post material that I have on a spool. So there's I forget where I got it. You know, let's be honest with you. This stuff is, I find it quite good. It's the Irish glass. So I've doubled up to when it goes on the hook. Makes the strength I want. Go with the same thread again. Joe just goes above point. This is quite soft, so I'm gonna have to double it up again, double it and double it twice. So when it goes in. Something like that. Got all small bit out towards the barb to make a body in it. I've no shear 14 off. I prefer tying with. I don't. I'm not a fan of that nano six so much for this, but now I got it at the moment. I'm waiting on stuff to come. Right, well, this guys. I'll start that again. Back my uni.
that a different colour?
Yeah. It is. That colour I had there for a couple of years, I was quite happy, but I left near the bloody window, and that's what has happened to it.
Sun's got to it.
Yeah. And I was sure at the time the cover over it wasn't strong enough, so it doesn't, you know. Well, fortunate. Look, I can the post I want. I can put. I've been doing this on the body, so I'll be doing two bodies of it, two different colour bodies. So it's a still do what I want to. I pick them up over at Biffy Silver. I know what stand to go to. You say you're going to go over there and not buy anything because you're tying there and stuff, but you also end up buying a bloody barrel load of stuff, which is dangerous. These shows are because you're trying to cut your costs down and everything. So you're well, if I can forget something, I just go and buy it. No. As I pull these together. Some people cut them shorter or they got tiny, but I like to leave a bit of an inch because I don't use a tool where people has a tool clamp on the device to hold the top of this. I don't. I find this much easier. I give it around 14 wraps of this stuff. It's uni, you know. If I share, I'd use less.
I find a parachute tool sometimes gets in the way.
Yeah, I was going to get one. I seen guys use them, and I asked Stefan Larson, and Stefan are good friends, and I've asked him about it. And I just cut it here, and he said, "There's no lead on. You get some Zappa glue, and you put it here. So you do.
Stiffens it up.
Yeah." He said, if you're doing a team of a few flies, the same, he said, that's where you could use a Zappa gap. You just leave them there set, he said. Or if you're just using one fly there, he said, you can leave it set. No, this is Antron Dublin using orange. Use that now there for a second. You don't need much of that. You've got to get that ready there first. Yes, always. I remember 4 years ago, I used to tie the body first, then come and do the post. Go back, do my second part, then come back and do the wing. Well, I picked up a tip of Bram in Holland at the Dutch Fly Fair this year. Like every day is a learning day. So you're always picking up something new on the way here.
Bram Fleerman.
Yeah, Bram
He makes some
picked up
lovely,
something new.
he makes some lovely dubbing needles.
Yeah. Oh, he does. There's one of them.
Yeah.
And he said, "You tie these, yes, is it?" And I showed him, "No, can I show you how I do it?" Is it? Yes, certainly. And I watched how he did it. So I done tie the back and front of. That's perfect, he said. And I said, "Every day is school day, Bram," is it? So I just like to. That's the way I like to fish this. Because when you're going around, they're becoming smaller. So I just nip this off here. I said, like every day is a school day.
Yeah.
Everyone tells you that you're doing it wrong. And it's the wrong way you're doing it. But they need to ask themselves a question. You could try the same fly, 10 different people or 5 different people, say 5, and could it be 5 different hands? No. Tying the post like this here. There's the catchers. Underneath it here. No. Get it around like that, tied in like that. He also showed me this as well. When you went up at the feather, where you stop your tread, and you stop your feather. So the feather's not dangling any other way. So you got back down in and do your first part of your body without you hackling interfering. He's a good guy, Bram, so he is. Very good guy. I got to know him at my first Dutch Fly Fair. I can't speak highly of him. No, just my first dubbing. If you're watching this, Bram in time, Don Coyle Young, coming here. There's a hair on my loch. There's a loch.
What dubbing is that, Owen?
Antrim.
Antron.
Yeah. It's not my favourite, so it's not. Let's be honest, you know. It's not my favourite, so it's not. Not my most favourite. No, it's not. The colours of this colour, I don't have it in other doubles, I don't. So I had to get the Antrim. I'm sure someone else, maybe Andy, might do it and simplify. I must check with him.
Is it an orange?
Yeah. because I have a super fly one here also. I have table there somewhere.
Interesting.
Around them. Yeah. What I want. Can't find the packet, but I have a colour here now. It's the exact same. It's super fine. It's a mahogany brown. I had a packet here tonight. I don't know where I dropped it. It's the same colour. Oh, that. Want too much, so I won't. But something though, I told Brown, well, it was another way to finish it off, and he was amazed with it. Pretty much similar way I do this. Pinch this in here tight. Because it's going to be some people do try to get two parts body equal parts. You don't, is it? Put your first one on slightly bigger, is it? Of a longer portion. And this is what catches a lot of people out. When you go back into to do your hackle. Upside down, I turn it. Ram does it the other way.
Covered in snow. Yeah. Oh, God.
Up the top here where you finished off.
It's really slippy as well.
I had to give it 6 turns. You know. We're going to be careful. Get rid of that. I say go wide loop. Got to do a half inch here. That's enough. 2. That's it. I cut it again. Oh, yeah. You only want enough for an indicator, in my opinion. But that's it. That's the Kamikaze fly. It's the peanut butter fly. And that's it. Thank you for your patience.
Cheers.
Thank you,
Owen.
Owen.
Thanks, Owen.
Unfortunately, I don't have a proper camera. I'm waiting on. I'm searching for a bigger table. So I am. I turn around now. Stop recording, Eric.
Thank you very much indeed. Thanks,
Yes.
Owen.